Hi, my name is Joe Atherley, Reverend Atherley. I'm called by all those things by many of you. I'm just pleased to be known by you. I want to thank you for the opportunity of being able to serve you in the past. You gave me that opportunity by the confidence of your vote in 1999 and in 2003. That opportunity will be given again by the Prime Minister of Barbados for people to choose a government going forward beyond 2012-2013. I offer myself to serve as your representative again. My life has been one dedicated to service to the church, service to our community in various activities, and certainly service to this constituency as your former representative between 1999 2008. I would be honored if you would give me your vote in the upcoming election so that I can continue the job that I started when you first elected me. I want to speak to basically three things. That is my record, some concerns that I have, which I'm sure you share and which I totally understand, and perhaps a brief word about plans going forward. My record of service to you as your representative between 1999 and 2008 is evident right across this constituency, which stretches from the Hines Bay Road, Bridge Road Junction right down to Spring Garden, Exmouth Road, and all of the major districts in between there. There are 12 political districts, but I see them as a network of communities of hard working class people who are seeking to make ends meet in their lives and who are today facing some challenges. My record is clear with respect to housing. Whether you talk about housing through the National Housing Corporation, I was able to secure a few new units for persons who still occupy those units today. Particularly so, I'm proud of my record of housing with respect to being able to rebuild and to build from scratch over 70 houses for elderly and poor persons when I served between 1999 and 2008. That record is clear. It is there. Those houses can be found because they're still there and people are still living comfortably in them. In terms of road and other infrastructure, I had the honor of being able to represent you properly in that regard as well. Every major road in this constituency was resurfaced during that period of time. There were about 8 or 10 new roads which were built where no roads existed before. Examples are at Bel Air, at Reedland and Goodland called the Crack, at Yewoodland and Bank Hall. These are places where no roads existed before. And in about 10 situations we were able to see new roads built. For many years we had the problem of drainage at the Headley land. We were able to do some canalization in there with the support of the Ministry of Public Works, which has addressed the problem of flooding at Headley land. You no longer hear of that. In terms of infrastructural services, we were able to put in natural gas at the Paris Gap, Westbury Road areas, benefiting about 400 families who still today talk of the fact that they were glad to have that service. In terms of other services I was able to give, I know of many people today who are in prominent positions in economic activity and endeavor in this country because of the fact that they were able to get scholarships to further their studies at the postgraduate level. And certainly at the lower level, there are many who were able to get scholarships with my help and were able to get the CXCs. Persons who got into the nursing program being offered by the government through the BCC at that time, and other people who benefited not only from scholarships and opportunities to study, but persons who were able to land employment opportunities because I was able through the government mechanism system to recommend and secure employment for some of them, but also in the private sector, make contacts that they were able to benefit from. In terms of sponsorship of sporting activities, the record is clear. I did that for road tennis, I did it for basketball, under 13 cricket, football, darts, had a whole sports club refurbished at Hines Bay Road. So the record is clear whether you talk about housing. The thing of which I'm most particularly proud though is the urban land program, through which government subsidized the purchase of land occupied by tenants for many years. Many people in St. Michael West were able to benefit from that. We have got some of the largest urban tenantries in this constituency, and through that program of urban land ownership we were able to change significantly and in very meaningful ways the situation with reference to many of our people here in St. Michael West. I can go on and on to talk about the record, but this is a brief message to you. I have some serious concerns and I feel the pain that you share. The unemployment levels are very high in this country. They're particularly high, and I think higher in St. Michael West, beyond 12% I'm sure. I meet too many young people, whole families I'm concerned, where nobody is working living today, particularly concerned about skilled and unskilled women in our constituency who can't find work. And many young boys who people think are not looking for jobs confront me every day and they're seeking job opportunity. I'm concerned about the cost of medication to the elderly in our communities as well. This is proving to be a tremendous strain, and they're beginning to complain, and in the older years it is added strain. And of course the cost of living. I feel it, you feel it. We go to the supermarket, I shop in supermarkets in St. Michael West, and the cost of living continues to rise. In spite of that, this government has increased taxes, removed pensions from people in statutory corporations, and has also withdrawn allowances from persons working in the civil service. These are some of the issues that we face, and they're train issues, and I feel the pain, share it as you feel it from day to day as you represent it to me. Going forward, I really would like to see us have a more structured and organized approach to community life in St. Michael West. Certainly there's troubling community life in the districts of St. Michael West, but there's little organization, little structure. I would like to bring structure and organization to that with your help. I believe that community life can be so organized as it presents economic opportunity for our young people, and I'd like for those economic opportunities to come to you, inviting entities in the community, businesses in the community, churches in the community to join us in generating the kind of endeavor that can see people engaging in things which bring fun, entertainment, bring community together, but also provide for economic opportunity. We've got to make, as a government, and I will lobby the Barbados Party to make sure that this happens, the major economic sectors in this country must impact more meaningfully and directly on community life. Last of all, because this is a brief message, I want to see as well, and I will lobby again our government for that there be a family assistance program providing for meaningful levels of income for families in St. Michael West. We should not, in 2012 going forward, be faced with a situation ever again in Barbados where there are whole families and nobody is employed. So I'm talking about a family assistance program that takes us to a higher level of sophistication beyond the welfare system which we now have, bringing back people's dignity, ensuring confidentiality, but providing meaningful levels of income. I would be honored to have your vote. It would be my honor to serve you. That has been my life. I've done it through the church without pay because I believe I'm called to serve. And I offer to serve you again when an election is called in Barbados. And I thank you for your support. God bless you.